The Shwezigon Pagoda is located in Nyau, which is about 4 miles northeast of Bagan, Mandalay region, Myanmar. The pagoda is situated near Ayeyarwady River bank with width 160 feet, height 160 feet, and the length 750 feet Mahayan wall. The king, Anoyata, gave the king of the Sri Lanka, whose name Wijaya I, Polish monk, Tipitaka, and the white elephants. He was very thankful, and in return, the two relic of the low Buddhas was given as a present. At first, the king Anoyata placed and worshipped the relic in the Yadanabyada in front of the palace. Later, Shin Adahan suggests to build a stupa so that all the living creatures could pay homage. So the king Anayata started to build the Shwezigon Pagodas. According to the legends, Anayata selected the site for the building the pagoda by sending a white elephant mounted with a friendly bone relic of the Buddhas to run freely with the declaration that whatever the elephant stop or will be the site for the building, the pagodas. Finally, the elephant stopped over a drone, which is now called Sayato or Ami Aye. But the king was very, very unpleasant when he found out. Hence, the jamming turned this drone area into solid rock ground. Unfortunately, while building the third terrace of the stupa, the king Anurata passed away. Construction of the Shwezigon Pagoda began during the reigns of King Anurata in 1059-1060 and was completed by King Chaseda in 1086. In some history, the King Chaseda continued the building the stupa, but in other, it is said that the stupa of the King Anurata Chaseda is a crime that unfinished pagoda inside. At first, it was planned to pay the bottom of the stupa to 320 then down, but it was too massive. So the king Chasita discussed with the Shi Anahan and reduced it to 300 then down. The rock from the twin mountain were cut into the pieces with the length 312 and carried to the stupa's construction site by passing method. In the beginning, the pagoda was built by rock, but the peoples always donate for gold plating, so the stupa can be seen as a golden hill. Over the centuries, the pagoda had been damaged by many earthquakes and other natural disasters, and had been refurbished by many several times. In recent renovation, it had been covered by more than 30,000 copper plates. However, the lowest level terrace had remained as they were. The pagoda is a prototype of Burmese stupa, which is like a bear-shaped stupa. It has features of staircase, gate, and richly ornamented spire fitted with a large golden umbrella-type finial embedded with gems. A relics believed to be enshrined in the pagoda's Buddha's collarbone and his frontal bone from Prime and his tooth from Sri Lanka. Pagoda, which rises with 5 square terrace, has a central solid core. The terrace rises stably in the form of a pyramid topped with the umbrellas. The 4 cardinal directions, these are steps from the base to the terrace at the center to provide access to devotee to go up for worship. These terraces are fitted with instructions on slab narrating event from the life of Buddha's 550 glaze terracottas type in is a crime with the Jagada's tail and other Buddhist sculpture. There are 4 bronze standing statues of Buddhas, which are 12 to 13 feet height, which are stated to be the current age Buddha, defined on the 4 sides of the temple. These 4 are Kagutan border in the northern face, Konagong border in the eastern wall, Katapa border in the southern wall, and the Korama borders to the western wall. At the eastern side of the compound of the Shwezigon Pagoda, there is a stone pillars containing Mon language, inscriptions dedicated to Chansita. On the outer limit of the pagoda, there is a stream where 37 nerds are defined along with a carved wooden sculpture of the Jami. At the entrance to the pagoda, there are huge statues of the lion-shaped crab, which are known as the guardian of the temple. Out of the four entrances to the pagoda, the southern and the western one are in use. Around the exterior periphery of the pagoda, there are several temples and wooden pavilions decorated with the muddy tiles and sprayer wood carved gathered. Not only that, the pagoda houses the footprints of the Lord Buddha. Beside its incredible features, there are 9 miracles for each inside and outside. 9 miracles inside are: number 1, no chains are needed to support the holy umbrella in spite of its huge mass. Number 2, the shadow of stupa never reaches outside of the world. Number 3, if a gold foil paper is drawn from the top of the stupa, it never reaches upside. Number 4, no matter how many people are inside the Mahayan world, the platform is never crowded. Number 5, in the festival of the full moon day of the Zambon, no one can offer the first meal in the first and bowl. Number 6, the play seems like a hay from the outside and a pit from the inside. Number 7, the sound of the drum from one side of the stupa cannot be heard from the other side. Number 8, no matter how heavy the rain is, no water will stay on the platform or the stupa. Number 9, the Spanish cherry tree in the southeast corner of the pagodas belongs in all 12 months. 9 miracles outside are: number 1, in the river currents near the Ayawari River shore, a sand dune developed in the place where the white elephant which carried the tooth relic of the Lord Buddha stopped. Number 2, the sand from the dune became solid rock. Number 3, the current of the Ayawari rivers flowed in rotation, seemingly paying homage to pagoda. Number 4, the Mahayan wall is 8 pale white. Number 5, to build the stupa, the stone from the Tuyin mountain were carried by the Bagan people by passing methods. Number 6, tamarind tree grew immediately to give the shelter for the people who were carrying rock. Number 7, after carrying rocks, the tree vanished immediately. Number 8, the shadow of the stupa can be seen in the water mirror near the front step of the Shwezigon Pagodas. Number 9, it seems like the stupa is built on a hill. One is observed from the outside. There is a saying from ancient world to the present to mesmerize, in power Shwezigon, in earth Ananda, immerse, the Mayan, in height the Bennu.